guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome to a beautiful new year. Happy 2023, and I wish you good tidings and blessings and all of that. So now guys, let's talk about things you were doing in 2022 that made you look cheap. So let me paint a picture for you. You spend a lot of money, you buy good clothes, you buy fashionable items, and then when you wear them, somehow you just know you're not looking good, you're not looking the ish, or you may not know, but when I tell you, you know that you were looking cheap. That's scenario one. The second scenario would be you don't have so much, you are on a budget, and somehow you can't seem to find the right outfit to buy or the right accessories to wear to make you look expensive. You want to look good, your budget is quite small, you still can, sis, you still can. So now that brings me to the topic of this video, 10 things that make you look cheap. Let's get right into this. So number one, guys, when you wear a lot of jewelry in a very disorganized manner. So imagine this. You have large earrings on, you have chunky necklaces on, your fingers are filled with bulky rings, you have the toe rings, you have the everything. So you're just looking all over the place. You're trying so hard to wear your entire jewelry collection in one day. Since that makes you look cheap, you're trying too hard. Stop it. Okay, less is more, especially when it comes to jewelry. If you are a person who wants to look glamorous, who wants to look classy and stylish, tone it down a little bit. So here's the rule. Whenever you wear chunky earrings, you have no business with very chunky neck pieces. So you keep the earring big, keep the neck pieces dainty. You shouldn't be caught wearing chunky here, chunky there. 4 rings on your ring finger here, another 4 rings on this finger, and then bracelets and bangles. Come on, calm it down a notch. Now number 2, if you are not going for a costume party, you have no business wearing makeup that make you look like you are going for one. The eyeshadow is a lot on your eye, your lips are a lot, your blush is a lot, your highlighters are all over the place. You just look scary. You do not look good at all. Usually, it's always advised that when you're heavy on the eye, you do your smoky eye and all of that, keep your lips as simple as possible. Or you tone down the eye and then tone up the lip. So you imagine you have red lipstick, a lot of colors on your eyes, and then a lot of blush on you just look like a clown. And there's no better way to put this. It makes you look cheap when you do that. Less, my dear, is more. Number 3, designer labels. I don't even know where to start from with that one. There are different categories to this. There's a category of people who wear fake designer labels. Sometimes it gets so silly that the dressmakers, the fake designer dressmakers, actually spell the names wrong. I'm going to find images if I can. If I don't, just let your imagination run wild because it's actually very funny. Now, the next category we are going to talk about are those who wear the real designer label but mix them up. So your belt is giving the Gucci sign, you have Fendi shirts, you have the Adidas shoes or Nike shoes, and you have sweats from another company with their tag on it or with their logo hanging really bright. And you have, at the end of the day, you're wearing 5 to 6 different designer logos on you. Come on, you look like you're trying too hard. You look like you are ghetto, trying not to be ghetto. So keep it classy, keep it simple. You're going Gucci for the day, try to make it all Gucci. If you're going to mix designers, try not to let their labels clash. Next point is, sis, this year, try not to wear clothing items that are not your size. So imagine your size is changing. Of course, we are women. We know with different seasons of our lives come different clothes sizes. I know I've changed 3 clothes sizes in the last 3 years. Story for another day. But know your size. Dress your size. Dress appropriately for your size. Don't be a size 20 and then you're hoping to go down to a size 14 and then you begin to buy size 14 items and force them into your body. I don't know what you're trying to achieve with that, but whatever it is you are trying to achieve, sis, you are not achieving it. We know that it doesn't size you. So now what happens is the clothes looks so snug on you, you look so unkempt, you look so not put together, and that is not a good look on you, okay? And then there's the part of wearing oversized items. It's trendy to have oversized items, the oversized t-shirts and all of that. But bear in mind that when these makers or dressmakers make oversized t-shirts, they still have the actual sizes written on them. So what that means is, okay, this is going to be nice on a size 14. It's going to look oversized, but the basic parts that should look your size are actually your size. So not because you want to look oversized, you're a size 14, you go to wear a size 22 shirt. It will drown you up. It's not a good look. Now, to every rule, there is an exception. Don't get me wrong. To every rule, there is an exception. There are people who can pull off these things and they will not have a problem. If you know you don't fall into the category of those who can pull it off, don't do it, sis. Don't do it. Now, the next point is showing too much skin. Now, I am up for body positivity. I'm up for do whatever you want to do with your body. But again, you are showing too much upper area. Try and make the lower part covered. You are showing too much thighs and legs, and keep the upper part covered. I'm currently wearing an oversized t-shirt. So it's oversized. This is covered, but it's quite short. So that way, even when you walk into a place, you can be excused. Okay, she looks kind of modest. But when you're keeping it very short, again, do you, at the end of the day, this is just my opinion. Okay, let me just put that out there right now. This is just my opinion. If you don't want to take it, please feel free not to take it. I'm not imposing anything on anyone. I'm just here stating, giving you my opinions. So try to keep it modest, okay? You want to look classy. Classy women are modest. It's just the truth. No matter how you try to sugarcoat that truth, it is what it is. I'm not saying wear very unflattering dresses. No, choose the part of your body you want to show off and then cover the other parts of your body. Let's talk about undersized garments. There's a difference between half cup bras and actual smaller bras. So now half of your titties are dangling up on this area of your dress, or your panties are just there hanging halfway, or you just look unkempt, your tights are not looking good, you wear dresses and we can see lines all over the place. It makes you look tacky, it makes you look cheap. So you want to look classy this year, you want to look like a bag of money. We shouldn't be seeing your pant lines all over the place. They are very inexpensive, seamless panties that you can wear that won't show all of the contours of you, okay? It doesn't look good, sis. You can definitely do better. So find out your right bra size, your right pant size, your right tight size. So when you're buying these things, you can buy the appropriate size. Something else that could keep you looking really cheap this year is if you decide to wear all of God's colors in one outfit. So very unflattering color blocking can make you look very cheap. You don't have so much, you're on a budget, I get that. So now be mindful of the outfits you buy. Try to buy more bold, simple, plain colors as opposed to floral, multicolored pattern dresses. Those can actually, when not combined properly, make you look tacky and cheap. Again, some people can pull this off. There are people who wear block colors beautifully, but there are others that cannot pull it off. When you know you're not there yet with your fashion sense and all of that, you do yourself some favor to just stick to natural, neutral, bold, simple colors. The blacks, the whites, the grays, vibrant colors like pink and the likes, but just try to keep it simple, monotonous as much as you can. Oh my God, yes, we wear a lot of monotones. You hardly, I correct myself, you hardly get it wrong wearing monotones. You always look good when you pair white on white, black on black, pink on pink. It's the easy way out of any fashion hassle. That's just the truth. Or you can keep it different shades of a color. So you want to go shades of pink today, you can actually go shades of pink in a very classy manner, or shades of green, or whatever colors you choose. But just try to stay away from floral dresses as much as you can if you don't know how to combine them. Again, this year, you don't want to look cheap. Please try to keep your nails clean at all times. Your toenails, your fingernails, try to keep them clean. If you know you're not going to have time to go to the salon as often as you should, then avoid polishing your nails and having them there for 3 to 4 months and looking all smudged and all over the place. It makes you look tacky, makes you look cheap. No matter how good a woman looks, once you look down at her toenails and you find it looking that way, is just so discouraging. We shouldn't be doing that in 2023, sis. We shouldn't. Your fingernails, keep them looking tidy all the time. You don't have to polish them. You don't have to fix them. You can have your actual nails looking as good as they should. Another point is, sis, why do you wear flip-flops out of your house? If you don't live in beach houses, you're not going to the beach, you don't live in towns where it's a thing, why are you wearing flip-flops all over the place? Why? Do you take anyone wearing flip-flops seriously if you're meeting them for the first time? Do you? They are meant for the house, they are meant for the beaches. They are not meant to go anywhere but these places I just mentioned. The final point is this. You look good, you smell good, you look, all shades of gorgeousness and expensive, and then you hang out with certain kind of people, you are bound to look cheap. Hang out with people who are not loud, who are not noisy, who are gracious in the way they have conversations, in the way they do things outside. That automatically adds to how expensive you look, the crowd you hang out with. You can look all that and you hang out with people who look not that, and then automatically it just brings your appearance from this down to this. So you may want to check the people you hang with, check the crowd you hang with. That could affect the way you look, and that could make you look cheap or expensive. Muster all the confidence you can muster this year, because come on girl, you're all that. You are beautiful, you are sexy, you are gracious, you are all of that. So show that in the way you carry yourself, show that in the way you speak, show that in the way you walk. People read energies. If you see yourself as a grasshopper, that's what the world will see you like too. So while you're doing all of these things, make sure you have the aura of confidence about you and the aura of grace. And girl, march into the new year and be all that you are supposed to be and do all that you are supposed to do, because God's got you. If there's anything you think I missed out, please leave it in the comment section and I'll sure respond to it and let you know what I think about your own opinion. If there's anything I mentioned that you don't agree with, of course, still leave it in the comment section. Let's interact about it, let's talk about it, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye guys.